Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, Mr. President.
Just for a change, we're going to do President's News leaning casually on the bar tonight. Just for a change. I was going to say as well, it feels like rather than track and field season, we're now fully into the cross-country season with the weather that we've been having. We've got soaked again on Saturday. However, be that as it may, I'm going to start the news with last Thursday's open meeting here at Norman Park. And it was great because we had 285 entries from 265 different athletes who between them got 127 PBs. And we also hosted the Surrey Racewalk Club Championships within an open walk race, which was nice to see those guys again. So I want to say a really, really big thank you to all the volunteers and officials who helped make that happen, because without them we couldn't hold open meetings, and on the night we will have raised something like £1,600 for the club through entry fees. A couple of outstanding achievements. Couple of outstanding achievements on the night, which were club records. Sophie Ellis set a new record for senior women in the 400 metre hurdles of 58.81 seconds, and Trejan Checheku Boama set a new record for the under 15 boys 3,000 metre walk in 17 minutes 40.96. So well done, Sophie and Trejan. Then the next evening, on Friday in Dartford, we had our athletes taking part in the Kent Masters League. And I'm delighted to say that our men's team, although they came fourth on the night, finished the season in third place. But they were outshone by the women's team, who came second equal on the night and to finish in second place overall.
Hey, well done.
So, well done, the ladies in particular. And our winners on the night were Dwayne Bovell in the M35 100 metres A race after a really nasty collision with a Bromley vet athlete during his warm-up. I hope they're both fully recovered. Ashley Reed won the M35 100 metre B race and the M35 long jump A. Louisa Valens won the 100 metre A string for W35. And Samantha Williams won the B string for the 100 metre W35. Helen Godsall won the W60 800 metres, and the 4x200 metre relay team of Samantha Williams, Helen Godsall, Daniela Sage and Louisa Valens won their race. Thank you. Well done, ladies. Now, of course, as always, the overall match results doesn't depend on just the people who win their events. It depends on all the people who are there to fill all the strings in all the competitions, so make sure we have good representation in all the events. Now, also on the night, there was a W70 800 metre record for Maz Turner in 4 minutes 55.1.
Well done. Three.
And I'm just catching up with some older news that Maz also set the W70 100 metre club record of 22.4 at Tunbridge on the 2nd of June.
Ooh.
So many congratulations to all our athletes, but if Steve were to turn around and point the camera in opposite direction, we can see. Wave, give us a wave, Maz. Well done. Oh, sneak behind them. Right, but at the other end of the age scale, on Saturday, our YDL upper age group team were down at Reading in the most appalling wet and windy conditions. It was an overwhelming win for our youngsters on the day, with 701 points to Harrow and Decorum's 553. And that means that our team of under-20s and under-17s won all 4 of their matches this season, and they go to the finals in Manchester on the 3rd of September in fine form. Well done, guys. Our winners on the day for the under-17 women: Indiana Marshall for the 100 metres A string, the long jump B; Zara Okorafor on the 100 metres B; Sienna Kidd in the long jump A, the 200 metres B and the 80 metre hurdles B; Matilda Schillen, the 300 metres B string and the pole vault B string; Daisy Snell in the 80-metre hurdles A string, Amber Coburn in the 300-metre hurdles B, Lily Anderson in the pole vault A, Erin Simpson in the discus A string, and Lacey Webb the discus B string, Tallulah Ndikwanu in the javelin A string, and our 2 relay teams, Indiana Marshall, Daisy Snell, Zara Okorafor and Sienna Kidd for the 4x1, and Julia Newman, Amber Bloomfield, Matilda Shilland and Daisy Snell in the 4x3. For the under-17 men, James Beecroft won the 100 metres A string and James Lawson the 400 metres A, with Zuriel Nwugwu in the 400 metres B. Hendry Verster won the 800 metres B, and Connor Ray won the 1500 metres B string and the pole vault B string. Joshua Healy the 3000 metres B, Ryan Mutada the 100 metre hurdles A and the 400 metre hurdles A, Andrew Nikoro the 100 metre hurdles B, and Alexander Morel the 400 metres B. Harry Fage won the 1500 metre steeplechase A string and Franco Hillier the B string. Ellis Ibrahim won the shot put B. And again, the 2 relay teams, Max Clark, Marley Byfield, David Ikusan and James Beecroft won the 4x1, and Zuriel Nwugwu, Alexander Morel, Mark Constable and James Lawson won the 4x4. For the under-20 women, Hannah Clark won the 1500 metre A string, Olivia McGee Brown won the B string, Isabella Luth won the 3000 metre B, Jodie Self the 100 metre hurdles A, Rihanna Rennie the shot put A and the javelin B, Olivia Austin the discus A string, the hammer A string and the shot put B, Sapphire Houston Ball the hammer B string, and the 2 relay teams of Jodie Self, Kelsey Pullin, Emily Carr and Tiana Haynes who won the 4x1, and Gabriella Martin, Faith and Passy, Lily Mears and Cameron Kelly Gordon who won the 4x4. And then for the under 20 men, Maurizio Corodas won the 400 metre B, Thomas Sugden the 800 metres A, Matthew Smith the 800 metres B, Luke Dromfeld the 400 metres A, Abraham Sheriff the long jump A, Bryden Duncan the discus A, and the 4x4 team of Maurizio Corodas, Tane Chambers, Harrison Valens and Marley Byfield won their race. So incredibly well done, youngsters. I look forward to seeing them all again in the beginning of September up in Manchester at the finals. Now there's a couple more club records at the opposite ends of the A string of the age range and separated a little bit in time. So just last week, Joseph Scaines set a new under 15 boys 1500 metre record of 4 minutes 1 second 0.41 at the Tooting BMC regional race on the 26th of July. And Pat Cownan done a bit more ferreting around and discovered that Nanette Cross had set a W70 200 metres record of 50.4 seconds on the 10th of June 2011. So belated congratulations to Nanette. Turning to parkrun, we had 53 club members at 18 different parkruns, with 22 of you running at Bromley, and Trang and Guyan was the first female finisher there. Elizabeth Reagan was first female finisher at Bethlehem Royal Hospital, and Jenny Allen had the run furthest away from Bromley at Queen's Park in Belfast. Looking ahead, we have the final league matches of the season coming up on the 5th of August. That's this Saturday coming. It's the last match in the National Athletics League. We're going to Alexander Stadium, Birmingham. On Saturday the 12th, we have the Kent Young Athletes League at Central Park, Dartford. And on Saturday the 19th of August, we have the Southern Athletics League at Tooting Bec. So if you can in any way help with any of those, either officiating or if you're in the right age group competing, you need to contact team managers or myself about officiating. Thank you. I have the winner of last week's bonus ball, which I've just dropped on the floor. And last week's bonus ball, which was number 25, goes to Zoe Kingsmell. And what a handsome beard you have, Zoe. Right, that's everything from me. Do we have... Oh, David, you wanted to say something?
I just wanted to mention, I mentioned last week about the baggage lorries for the big half on Sunday the 3rd of September. So we're filling up the number of places we need, but we still need another 5 to 7 people. So the big half is the baggage lorry point is in Greenwich near the National Maritime Museum. You need to be there probably about 8:30. You'll finish 1 or 2ish. You get a t-shirt, a jacket, a free packed lunch. But most of all, it is good fun seeing the athletes finish and helping them out. So we would be grateful because the club gets money for doing that. So that's the first thing I wanted to say. And if anyone is interested, please let me know, and we'll make certain you get relevant details and so forth. The other thing I was going to say is you mentioned the YDL, Mr. President, and in past years we've always been fortunate enough to have sponsors for the t-shirt. Biggin Hill Airport have sponsored us, and they've stopped doing that. So this year we've struggled and we haven't got any sponsors, but we have decided the youngsters should have a commemoration of what they've done there. So they usually get a t-shirt with a club badge on and what the event is. So we're really going to self-sponsor. So if anybody would like to contribute, the t-shirts cost roughly £10 each. They get a good deal and they're decent t-shirts. And if you want to contribute, you can either give me £10 or pay £10 into the club with t-shirt as the reference. And we'll see there's 200 athletes going. So it's that's quite a lot of t-shirts. There's plenty of room for you all to sponsor one. Okay, thanks, Mr. President.
Thank you, David. Mr. Griffin has got some news for us.
You mentioned parkrun. To the best of our knowledge, on Saturday, John Isaacs became the first Harrier to complete 500 parkruns. And you had a tremendous turnout here from Harriers and Zero to Heroes. And we think Mick Keane is probably going to be the next because he's on 497. So if anyone out there can challenge that, please let us know. Thank you.
Do we have any more news? Yes, we do. Behind you, Steve.
I'd just like to say we've got just 4 numbers left to complete the bonus pool. So if anyone's got a pound rattling around in their pockets that they want to, thank you. Let me know.
Only 4 left.
Only 4 left. Yes, as little as 4 left.
Yeah. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you very much. It's great. There's only 1 left. Then.
Only 1 left.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, and this young man's got
In which case then, if that's all for tonight, good night.